The economics of owning a car wash. Imagine you own a business where customers pull in, pay anywhere from a few dollars to dozens of dollars, and drive away in less than 10 minutes. There's no restaurant kitchen, no inventory of hundreds of products, and in a modern express car wash, you may need surprisingly few employees compared with the amount of revenue the site can generate. So here's the question: how much money can a car wash actually make? And more importantly, how much does it cost to build one? Where does all that money go? And why are investors spending millions of dollars buying car washes? Today, we're breaking down the economics of owning a car wash in America. The American car wash industry is enormous. Industry estimates put the U.S. market at roughly 60,000 car wash locations, although the exact number varies depending on how self-service, automatic, and other facilities are counted. Within that market are thousands of conveyorized and express exterior locations. And there's an important reason investors like this business. Cars don't stop needing to be washed. That may sound obvious, but from an investment perspective, it's important. A car wash isn't selling a product that becomes obsolete next year. It's selling a recurring service. And increasingly, the industry has figured out how to turn that recurring behavior into something even more valuable: monthly memberships. But before we talk about profits, we need to understand that there isn't just one type of car wash. There are 4 broad models. First, self-service. The customer pulls into a bay and does most of the work themselves. Second, in-bay automatic. The customer stays in one place while an automated machine cleans the vehicle. Third, full service. Employees do significantly more of the work, sometimes including interior cleaning and detailing. And fourth, the model that has attracted enormous attention from investors: the express exterior tunnel. Here, the customer typically stays in the vehicle while a conveyor moves the car through a sequence of automated washing stages. The business is designed around 3 things: speed, volume, and repeat customers. And that combination changes the economics dramatically. Here's where many people get the wrong idea. You might think, how expensive could a car wash really be? After all, you're just washing cars. But a modern ground-up express car wash can require millions of dollars in capital. Current industry estimates put all-in capital outlay for a modern U.S. express tunnel at roughly $3 million to $7 million, with land, construction, site work, utilities, and equipment making up major portions of the investment. And here's what you're actually paying for: the land, zoning and permits, site preparation, drainage, water and utility connections, the building, the tunnel, the conveyor, water treatment systems, wash equipment, vacuum systems, payment systems, signage, landscaping, and all the professional and financing costs that accumulate before you wash your first car. So the real business isn't simply buy machines, wash cars, collect money. It's acquire the right real estate, build the right facility, generate enough traffic, maximize revenue per customer, control costs, and create recurring membership revenue. And that brings us to perhaps the most important asset in the entire business: the location. A car wash needs cars, lots of them. A beautiful facility hidden behind a warehouse district isn't necessarily a good investment. A smaller facility positioned on a heavily traveled road can potentially be far more valuable. Think about what a car wash owner is really buying. They're not simply buying a building, they're buying access to a stream of potential customers. Traffic counts matter. Visibility matters. Easy entry and exit matter. Nearby businesses matter. Population density matters. Competition matters. And even the physical layout of the site matters. If cars can't enter easily, or if the tunnel creates bottlenecks, the site may not be able to process enough vehicles to reach its potential. Industry operators specifically identify restricted vehicle volume, poor visibility, Weak signage and site layout bottlenecks as major ways a wash can leave revenue on the table. In other words, the best car wash equipment in the world can't fix a terrible location. Now, let's build a simplified example. Suppose an express car wash processes 120,000 washes per year. That's roughly 329 washes per day. Now imagine the effective average revenue per wash is approximately $15. That produces 120,000 times $15 equals $1.8 million in annual revenue. And that's before we even consider how the revenue mix works, because a modern car wash may have several sources of revenue. Individual wash purchases, premium wash upgrades, memberships, vending, related services, detailing or additional services, depending on the business model. But memberships are particularly important. Think about Netflix, or Spotify, or a gym. The most valuable customer isn't necessarily the person who buys something once. It's the person who keeps paying. Car washes have adopted the same idea. Instead of paying every time they visit, customers can purchase an unlimited monthly membership. For example, suppose a wash has 2,000 members paying an average of $30 per month. That's $60,000 every month. Or $720,000 per year from the membership base alone. Of course, actual pricing, membership counts, utilization and cancellation rates vary dramatically from one location to another. And there's another important issue. A membership customer can use the wash many times, so the owner has to understand not just how much the customer pays, but how frequently that customer actually uses the service. Still, recurring memberships can make revenue more predictable and are one of the reasons the express model has attracted investors. Now, let's look at the other side of the equation. Because revenue isn't profit. Every car consumes resources: water, electricity, chemicals, labor, credit card processing, equipment maintenance, insurance, repairs, rent or property costs, marketing, and debt service if the owner borrowed money to build or acquire the business. Chemicals alone can represent a meaningful expense. Industry data cited in the research puts chemicals at roughly 8.5 to 10% of a car wash's total cost basis, with chemical cost per vehicle varying by operation. And then there's labor. This is where the business model becomes particularly interesting. A full-service operation may require a substantial workforce. An express tunnel can automate much more of the washing process. That doesn't mean it is labor-free, but it can dramatically reduce the amount of labor required per vehicle. And that matters because labor is one of the largest cost categories in the industry. Imagine two businesses. Business A requires employees to manually wash, dry, and clean each vehicle. Business B uses an automated tunnel that can process vehicles continuously. Both businesses charge customers, but their cost structures are completely different. The second business can potentially process significantly more cars without increasing labor at the same rate. This is the fundamental economic advantage of automation. Once the facility has been built, many of its costs are relatively fixed. The building exists. The tunnel exists. The land exists. The equipment exists. So, when additional vehicles pass through the system, the incremental cost of serving another customer can be much lower than the customer's selling price. That's why volume matters so much. The goal isn't merely to wash cars. It's to wash a lot of cars efficiently. This is where car washes start getting really interesting from an investment perspective. Industry estimates suggest well-run car washes can generate adjusted cash flow margins of roughly 40 to 65%, depending heavily on the model, location, volume, and operating efficiency. Express exterior washes are estimated at roughly 45 to 67% adjusted cash flow margins, while full-service operations tend to have lower margins because of their heavier labor requirements. But be careful. A 50% EBITDA margin does not mean the owner pockets 50% of revenue. EBITDA is before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. An owner who borrowed millions of dollars still has debt payments. There may be taxes. There may be capital expenditures. There may be equipment replacements. There may be property costs. And there are always unexpected repairs. So when you hear, "This car wash has a 50% margin," you need to ask, which margin? Let's return to our hypothetical car wash. Annual revenue, $1.8 million. Let's assume the operation generates a hypothetical 50% EBITDA margin. That would produce $900,000 of EBITDA. Sounds incredible. But now, we have to subtract the costs that EBITDA doesn't capture. Suppose the owner has substantial debt from construction. Interest and principal payments could consume a significant portion of cash flow. Then there are taxes, maintenance, equipment replacement, and potentially real estate costs. So the owner's actual cash available can be much lower than the headline EBITDA number. This is why sophisticated investors don't simply ask, "How much revenue does the car wash generate?" They ask, "How much sustainable cash flow does this site generate after accounting for the real cost of operating and financing it?" So, is owning a car wash a money-printing machine? Absolutely no. Does every car wash make money? Absolutely not. Some make good money, some don't. But when you combine the right location, high traffic volume, recurring memberships, and efficient automation, a car wash can become one of the most profitable small businesses in America. That's why investors, entrepreneurs, and private equity firms continue to invest heavily in this industry. Because behind the soap, water, and spinning brushes lies a surprisingly powerful money-making machine. 70% opportunity, 20% economics, 10% risks.